So we've got our asteroids, we've got our rockets. Now we're going to start getting our rockets moving. So we're going to do a few tricks here to get this to work well. So the first thing we'll do is select our rocket ship, and we're going to go to our code. We're going to start off under when the flag is clicked. It's a bit bigger, it's easier for you to see. Now when the flag is clicked, we're going to make it, we want it to stay in the middle. Sometimes sprites get moved around for some reasons. So if we make it at the very start, it goes to 0, 0. That means it will always start in the middle of the screen, which is really important. Now, we're going to check to see what's happening. So if we have an if statement, and if we have a key is being pressed, then we're going to do something. Now, we're going to use down here, in events, broadcasts. Now, broadcast is a really good way for one sprite to communicate with other sprites within the program. So what we're going to do is have the rocket ship communicate to the asteroids. It is moving. And then we can have asteroids move when they receive this message. A nice little trick. So we're going to make it broadcast a new message. The new message will be up. And just to make it a bit more looks, we are going to make it point in the right direction. Now, there is one problem here. I have forgot to put a forever loop around it. It is always important when you're doing these things where it's waiting for commands to have a forever loop around it, because what it does, it goes from the start to the end. It'll go, in this case, it will go, flag is clicked, go to the middle. Is the space key pressed? No, not doing it. That's it. If you don't have the forever loop there, it will stop. So unless they're pressing the space key as the flag is pressed, it will never do that command. Putting in the forever loop will mean it's going, is it doing that? Is it doing it? Continually checking for it. That solves that little problem of it going through and stopping. So back to our game. We're going to broadcast up and point in direction 90. Now, always a good idea to test it. I'm just going to, the asteroid's in the way, so I'm going to click on the asteroids. Down here, we've got the eye show. If it's on the eye, it's shown. Eye with cross through, it's hidden. Just to get it out of our right way while we're doing this. So back to the rocket. Let's test it out. Press space, it's pointing up. Okay, great. Now we're going to add the other ones to it. Now, of course, I can just pull the blocks across. Or if I right mouse click on the if, I can duplicate from that and put it underneath. So this lets me duplicate the code, copy the code, because what I want is actually exactly the same. So if I want up, I want to broadcast up. If I want down, now I want it to point down. I'm going to broadcast down here. I'm just going to test those two out. So press the flag, up, fine, down. This is one of the problems that we can get to. The computer doesn't think up is up. When the rocket's sitting up, that's actually facing to the right, because all the sprites start off with forward facing to the that way for you. So it's really important to test it and then correct your code to compensate for any issues like this. So for this time, we're going to actually have to turn the rocket a little bit more to get it to work properly. So instead of pointing down, we want it to point like this. Let's test. So up, down. Fantastic. So we want to do left. We're going to new message, left, and pointing direction, actually up will make us point in the direction left. right, broadcast right, and we're going to have to make it pointing down. So let's test this one. Up, down, left, right. Now, of course, you could change the orientation within this sprite, and that would work too. It's no real need for it in this program, so a small little hack like what we did will work. But the purist people who really want to have perfect code, would actually change the way what's forward on their sprite. To do that, you'd need to go into costumes, and you'd need to rotate the sprite. But a lot of work for very little gain here. Okay, so we've got our rocket ship broadcasting its message, so all the asteroids can receive the message and know what they're doing. We're going to do that in the next video.